Welcome to the first episode of Monotype Madness Season 2, a series I'm very happy to be bringing back. So quick rundown, what we do here, we spin the wheel, it lands on a Pokemon type. We then build a team using only Pokemon of that typing, go on to battle spot, master ball rank, and try to get a win. If I get a win immediately, then I'll then play again and do another battle just to see if we can get a second one. If we don't, we don't. We've already got our win anyway. So I'll be spinning the wheel at the end of each episode, but of course, this being the first of the new series, I'll be spinning the wheel now. You already know what the type is though, because you've probably seen the thumbnail, I imagine. But anyway, let's have a spin, see what we get. Okay, so it is, of course, fire. And when you think of fire types in Regulation C, you're thinking Arcanine, you're thinking Torkoal, you're thinking Talonflame, you're thinking Shiryu. We might be using some of those, we probably will be. Let's see what else we might be using. So throughout this series, things we'll be looking for are good abilities such as Intimidate, so we've got both Arcanine and Paldean Taurus that we can use there, and also really useful moves in, particularly speed control. So I'm looking at Tailwind, which we've got Talonflame has access to that, and we also have Trick Room thanks to Armarouge. But if we just double check, a little bit of Tailwind, Oricorio, Volcarona as well. Don't know why Moltres is there, but we got options, and for the Trick Room, it might just be Armarouge. It is, it's just Armarouge. Don't know why Delphox is there. So not surprisingly, this is going to be all about just overwhelming offense when it comes to fire types. Maybe a bit glass cannon-y overall, but I think this will be one of the easier types for us to use. Got to be careful with things like Palafin and Ting-Lu, so we'll definitely need ways to deal with those. But let's see what I can come up with. Okay, here's what we've come up with. So let's talk about the top two. So I may have underestimated just how difficult it was going to be using Mono Fire, because let me tell you something, this team, straight cheeks. Yeah, unfortunately, I was getting clapped left, right, and centre. Almost won the first game, got a bit unlucky with some hacks, and then from there, it was a massacre. Lots of Tyranitar on the ladder, lots of just sand in general, and you know what? I'm much happier for it, because this team, not cutting it, it's not even that interesting. So I went back to the drawing board, made a new team. Not only did I make the team, but this is the team to get us the win. Let's check this out. So we've got a fairly mid-speed team with quite a heavy Trick Room element to it, because there were some Pokemon that I just needed on this team that were slower, so Trick Room's going to be the way. Armarouge is our Trick Room setter, mainly because I needed Wide Guard, and it's the only fire type with access to Wide Guard, because I'm just getting destroyed by Rock Slide Spat. So Wide Guard, and then of course the Trick Room just makes sense. And then from there, we've also got Ceruledge as well, who functions in and out of Trick Room. It's going to be definitely a big threat for the team, because it's got that coveted physical grass coverage, which can really come in handy for particularly bad matchups like Palafin and your Ting-Lus and all those kinds of things that would traditionally cause some issues. Now, next up, we've got Torkoal. So, as I was saying earlier, there were some Pokemon I thought I just needed on the team. I felt like I needed Torkoal to set up Sun with its ability to further weaken damage from the water moves to allow Ceruledge to get a Solar Blade off. And so I was like, well, it's got to be a Trick Room team then. So Torkoal was on the team with Solar Beam, Grass Terra with Solar Beam. Of course, my move choices, my item choices, and my Terra types may seem a little bit all over the place, but you've got to remember, I'm trying to maximise my chances of winning with this Mono Fire team, so I'm going to have to mix things up. Speaking of which, we've got Arcanine. So of course, everyone knows what Arcanine does now, except this one's a little bit different. You'll see there's no Flare Blitz on this Arcanine, because believe it or not, I've got a little bit of fire coverage elsewhere in the team. But I need Arcanine for a select few matchups, and those are going to be Dragonite Chien-Pao, since all the Dragonites on ladder are running multi-scale, where if you go into a tournament, of course, it should be inner focus, but they're running multi-scale on the ladder. And Wild Charge for Gyarados, Close Combat for Tyranitar. Two big threats to the team. So Arcanine's there to dampen those physical attackers and then knock out the big threats as well. And in the last two slots, we've got Volcarona, which is there purely for support, particularly to deal with to help deal with the Mouse Hold and Annihilate matchup, which is probably the matchup I'm least comfortable going up against. We've got that Rocky Helmet on there, we've got that Rage Powder as well. And it's going to somewhat help against Ceruledge. I saw a lot of Ceruledge. Should they want to go Grass Terra, I don't particularly know why they would against this team, but they might, you never know. And we can hit them with Struggle Bug, but we are fully physically defensive. We're all about support with this Volcarona. And in the last slot, Razzle Dazzle, hit him with the Salazzle. What more can I say? Hang on a sec, That's not a Salazzle. That's a Salandit. Yeah, so fire types with Fake Out. Salazzle and Salandit. This is a Trick Room team. I need something slow. So I looked at Salandit. Obviously, I wasn't expecting to really use it, but I looked at its moveset slot. What's it get? Endeavour. Pretty good. So, yeah, it can help us get Trick Room up. We can Fake Out, get Trick Room up, get knocked down to our Sash, knock something else down to 1 HP, and then try to go from there. Also supporting the Armarouge with Acid Spray as well to lower some special defenses, and Heat Wave as well, just for a little bit of extra damage if needed, a bit of extra spread damage. So this is the team. Yeah, we've got a Salandit on it. Salandit's time to shine. Let's do this. Okay, we have an opponent. Look at this. It's got Trick Room elements to it. Also got that Palafin. Palafin Tinglu could be a bit of a problem. Of course, Fluttermane is just dealing damage no matter what. The other three, Chuyu could be a bit of an issue, but not unwinnable. Need to think about how I'm going to approach this though. Do they lead Fluttermane? I could see Fluttermane being led. It does fairly well into my team. So I think we're gonna go in with Salandit. Salandit, Armarouge. Salandit, Armarouge, Torkoal. I've got to be really careful because I actually want to save my Grass Terrors. I was thinking about terrestrializing Armarouge immediately should they lead the Fluttermane. Ceruledge. Yeah. Nah. We'll do it. We'll give this a go. We'll give this a go. If they lead the Fluttermane, we're going to have some trouble, I think. I may be forced to terrestrialize. If I have to guess, it'll be the Fluttermane Palafin lead. Because, of course, they want to get the Palafin in immediately and then out immediately to get the hero form activated. Okay, no, it's a Farigiraf Palafin. So blocking my Fake Out as well. They're not going for a Trick Room, are they? They're probably going for an Imprison, I imagine. In a bit of a sticky situation nonetheless. Yeah, they might go for the Imprison, truth be told. Didn't consider the Farigiraf in the lead. Okay, so we're gonna try to go for the Trick Room. They just straight switch out, so no flip turn. Fluttermane coming in by any chance? Tinglu coming in. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with Trick Room. Get burn. So they've just undone our Trick Room. I don't know if they were going for Trick Room. If they intended to counter ours or go for their own, I'm not sure. But we're in this situation now. Okay, so from here, I mean, I am tempted to just go for it again, though. Or maybe not. No, I think we don't mess about at this stage. Here's what we do. This is the play we make. So protect. We're going to see an Earthquake. Not something you see too often on Tinglu. Good to know that Salandit is slower than this Tinglu. Faster than this Tinglu, sorry. Not too much of a surprise, but we are min speed. Okay, so it was just a straight Earthquake. Okay. So from here, we're going to try and get this Endeavour, which I think we should. We should manage to. Still awkward though. We'll go for the Endeavour wide guard play. No, because they don't go for the Earthquake again, do they? Because they can't protect. They can't switch anything in on it either. I get the feeling the Palafin's probably coming in the Tinglu slot. So for that reason, I'm going to go for the Trick Room. I feel like I really need Trick Room up. So it is coming in. There's the Palafin. Yeah, I really feel like I need Trick Room up here. Maybe I don't, but we'll see. Look at that. The Salandit coming through. Gets knocked out, and we do get the Trick Room up as well. Salandit, brilliant. So Salandit forcing out the Tinglu there. Allowing me to get the Endeavour onto the Palafin. Okay, and now... I don't really want them undoing the Trick Room. I think we just go for it now, right? We get Torkoal in. Dampen the water moves. Dampen the Jet Punch. Which I'm not convinced Armarouge will survive at this stage. But that's what we're going to do. And Armor Cannon. So straight protect. Okay, so Trick Room's not getting reversed, which I'm glad to see. They go into the Torkoal, which honestly I'm quite happy with. We still haven't revealed the Wide Guard yet. Thinking about what to terrestrialize, even though Torkoal's taken a bit of damage, it's a real option. As Tinglu, you expect, comes back in. It's not. It's actually the Wei Qian. So actually, I don't need. I don't really need Trick Room at this stage. Got to expect the terrestrialization of the Wei Qian, right? You don't just bring that in. But the question is, what do we want to do? I don't really want this Wei Qian getting set up on me. Dazzling Gleam. Does it? What other attack move have they got on it then? Have they got anything? Okay, we're going to go into the Frigerath because I think we might see a Protect on the Wei Qian. Water Wei Qian. That's great. I'm really happy to see that. I thought it would be poison. Ally switch. Okay. Pulling out all the tricks here. Still a good chunk of damage. And the Leech Seed. Okay. A double protect on the next turn seems fairly likely, but we'll see. I'm going to switch the Torkoal out, get Ceruledge in. Hopefully not take too much damage on the way in either. So Trick Room, Dazzling Gleam, Protect, Ally Switch. So they don't have any good attacking moves on this Frigerath. So let's get Ceruledge in now. What is it? 2 turns left to Trick Room. Yeah, we'll keep this as it is. Armor Cannon. The lowered special defense isn't doing me any favors right now. But we'll see. We're going to go into the Frigerath slot. I expect a double protect. We might see another ally switch though. Okay, so it's protect on the Frigerath. just a straight double. No surprise there. And now we get to work with Ceruledge. So last turn of Trick Room. Let's make sure that the sun is still high in the sky. We've got another 2 turns. I need to be very careful though. Armarouge should survive the turn. But I do need to be very mindful. Actually, no, we're gonna switch Torkoal back in, and then we'll switch it out again. Because I need to make sure I can keep the sun on the field for this Tinglu in the back as well. It's a bit of an awkward spot, but we've definitely got a clear path to victory here as long as I can manage these sun turns. So giving up our Dazzling Gleam resist for a Leech Seed immunity, I'm more than happy to do that. So there's the Dazzling Gleam. Go for the Leech Seed onto the, what was the Armarouge. But let's see how much damage this does. We are dealing with the Wei Chen's ability as well. A straight KO though, nice. Nice, what we like to see. Okay, so from here, we should be golden unless we see Fissure, which is a real option. Okay, so I'm assuming that is that's an Assault Vest on the Tinglu. So we're going straight in on that. We switch Torkoal. It's not super necessary. I can protect on this turn. Ah, but the Leech Seed though. Yeah, what should we do? A bit more longevity. I think I'll go for the Protect. Yeah, we'll go for the Protect. So they might go for the Trick Room as well, in which case Torkoal will move first. So they just go for an Outlaw Switch. That's pretty much the only thing they can do in the face of these 2 Pokemon. What would be very bad is if they actually knock out Ceruledge with the Fissure. In which case I would have wanted to switch Torkoal out for the Solar Beam. Okay, so Farigiraf gone. Body Press. Okay, great. Very nice. Nope, not Solar Blade. So a bit of Blade. Get Torkoal out of there. To get the sunset back up. So straight Earthquake. Happy to see that. Gets our Torkoal back in immediately. And I'm fairly confident they don't have Fissure. But from here, we're going to double attack all day long. Because the only way we lose now is if they do have Fissure, and I protect the Torkoal, and they Fissure the Ceruledge, and I somehow don't knock it out with the Solar Blade, which I think should get the job done. But we'll see. Oh, what a disappointing ending that was. But we got the win. We got the win. Salandit, in the very first game, we saw Salandit. We saw it get the Endeavour off. Totally nullified the Palafin, which is perfect. And the Ceruledge, Trick Room mode, all coming together. Perfect. Perfect. So, we got the first win. Well, we only need one, but since I got it in the first battle, we'll have one more battle. We'll see if we can get another one. If we don't, we don't. No worries. We've already got this one in the bank anyway. Okay, we've got an opponent. This one looks really tough. Wow. Mousehold Annihilate. That's the matchup that's going to cause the most issues. They've got a Great Tusk. They've got an Iron Jugulus. They've got... Oh, this is not going to be great, I don't think. I can't really lead Arcanine in case they lead Annihilate. I feel like they're going to lead Annihilate. If it were me, I would... And I were them, I'd probably go Iron Jugulus, Great Tusk. That'd be a terrifying lead to go up against. Or we could do it again. You know, I want Trick Room up, so we could do this again. Ceruledge is not bad. Do I bring the same 4 again? I think I do. I think I do. Okay, let's give it a go. Same 4. Same strategy. Mousehold Annihilate in the lead. So, yeah, I pretty much expected this. And we don't even have Volcarona, which is what I have specifically to kind of help out with this matchup. So, hopefully they don't see the fake out coming. But they might. So what we're going to do is... Do I want to Terrastallize or not? I kind of do. Yeah, we're going to do that. And we're going to try and mitigate the Rage Fist damage. Okay, so we haven't seen their Mousehold Terrastallize. Which is what I was worrying about. They'd predict the fake out. And go Ghost Terror on us. But that's not the case. So, nice fake out. Get the ball rolling. Is it going to be bulk up? No, Stroke Rage Fist. Okay, so this was the play. Okay, so we get our Trick Room. And we've only taken negligible damage. We're going to let this Annihilate do its thing. I don't care. Or are we? Do I want to just try and just bean the Mousehold now with Torkoal? Or switch in Torkoal and go for the bomb. No, because I think this makes more sense if we're going to do anything, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm not convinced the Tera Blast will get the job done even at -2. At least we've stopped the beat-up play. I did quite a lot of damage. Maybe the Tera Blast would have got the job done. But this is also why we're Ground Terror, because they can't safely Terrastallize that Annihilate either. So Mousehold gone. Salandit, pull him through again. And there we see the bulk up. What's coming in? Let's see. Great Tusk joins the party. Okay. I could see a Protect Earthquake play. This could go a million different ways, really, couldn't it? We're going to do the same thing again. Into the Great Tusk. Got to be mindful of this Annihilate. Nonetheless. We're going to do this. We might be playing into a Protect here. Okay, there's no Protect. I hope we're slower than this Great Tusk. Okay, we are. Look at that. Salandit Armarouge, new meta. Surprised we saw no Protect there. From either of these Pokemon. Another bulk up. Yeah, I've still got to very much be careful of this Annihilate. What's the last Pokemon? It's the Fluttermane. Okay, let's have a look. So, 2 turns left to Trick Room. We're going to go into the Annihilate now. And not only that, we're going to Tera Blast it as well. Still no Protect, so I'm going to just Armor Cannoned it. Oh, I'm going to activate the Defiant, aren't I? Yeah. Didn't think about that. I really thought they were going to go for the Fire Terror there. Oh, we still get the job done. Critical hit. Thank you very much. This is ridiculous. What even is this? What even is this combination right here? And check this out. Salandit, just tanks the Shadow Ball from Fluttermane. Why is Fluttermane like the most used Pokemon in the meta? Salandit just handled that. Okay, and from here, we're going to do this. It's last turn of Trick Room, but no reason not to. Oh, they did have Protect. Okay, let's not get too ahead of ourselves though. Because this Fluttermane at this stage can knock out both of these Pokemon in one hit. We've got a couple of special defense drops on Armarouge. Can Armarouge take a Dazzling Gleam from this range? I think so, because we didn't see a Booster Energy. We will Acid Spray. Still need to play my cards right, one way or another. We'll go for that Armor Cannon. No, we'll go for the Trick Room. Of course, if we get the Trick Room up, we just win. But I don't think they go for the Dazzle. Oh! Oof! Sad to see Salandit go, but proud of it. Proud of it to say least. We get Trick Room up, we're going to win. It's all over. Okay, Torkoal comes in. So these were the 4 Pokemon to choose. We bamboozled the Mousehold Annihilate lead. Photosynthesis goes off. I don't think it's going to matter too much at this stage. Big Eruption. Oh, there we go. So that was it. We got our wins. Couldn't really have gone any bad, to be honest. Really good of it. 2 wins in the first episode of Monotype Madness. Blew them away. Salandit, star of the show. Let's spin the wheel and see what type we'll be working with in the next episode. Okay, so back at the wheel. It's looking a little bit desperate without the red from the fire typing now. But let's give it a spin and see what type we'll be working with on the next episode. Electric. There we go. There we go. So when I think of electric types, I think of Luxray, which I know is in the game. Of course, has access to Intimidate. So it could be an option for the team. We've got 3 Paradox Pokemon to choose from. So we'll see if any of them make the cut. Really nice secondary coverage, in particular, thanks to Rotom, which we have access to now as well. Not that many fully evolved Pokemon, actually. Tailwind supporting Oricorio, and Kilowattrel as well. And a bit of Fake Out support as well. But no Trick Room. So this won't be a Trick Room team for the next episode, which is a shame because that's kind of where I'd like to go with this particular typing. I think this would be quite a difficult one, honestly. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll periodically be using these teams again on my stream as well because they're so much fun. Why not? Take them out of storage, give them another go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys in the next one. You take care.